even give me no batteries. I need a nice big old case of AA batteries.
Sent it. What's that say when, bro? We need Devin to come make us something, swear. We lucky if I can make that shit for real. So we probably could let you make that shit yourself for you. We probably let you make this yourself for you. Jerk chicken.
We trying to shit, remember, they ain't have what we needed.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Jets. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Rodgers going to the air to start things out. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. But you look at this defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. At the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor. But every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem? When they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Rodgers. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
On second down, here's Rodgers. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
50, hey, you block over here. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go to 50. 26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The Jets at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Inside.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And partner, I think this is what long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. He'll find Bateman once more. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down. You talk about this Jets defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get it down to 47 here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Here's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now left side of the swing pass. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Shit. Oh, God. I'm getting pissed off now with the time.
Back to the ground. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that.
E-Cruise, dude. E-Cruise.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit.
Oh, fucking get that 100K. Where at? TikTok? I
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the time, baby. I don't give a piss about nothing but let's buy my blitz, baby. Let's buy my blitz. I don't give a piss about nothing but the time, baby. I don't give a piss about nothing but time. Let's buy my blitz, baby.
Let's buy my blitz.
I don't give a
Fucking hilarious, G. Oh, God.
Now Rodgers. So 5 yards here.
Yeah, back and put it all white ball appetite.
2 yards to go on 3rd down.
I mean, shit.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end, Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Because I love you, Vampire.
Well, they do say girls be putting their blood and spaghetti and shit like a movie first.
Yeah, that's...
You know what I'm saying? I ain't a bit out of that.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, 626. Get 300. Get 300.
Snap comes at 1. Out to the right here to Wilson. And they'll go backwards. Yardage to the 14. This will line up a loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Matthew Rice on for the field goal.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. First points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
And I would say for the offensive play caller, on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are able to stretch their lead. Tucker now for the extra point.
You gotta stop jumping off my bed.
And it's 21-3.
Stop jumping off my bed.
I was on the bed.
You're jumping on the floor, so stop.
Okay.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
You picked up with the tag. That's what I'm saying right here now.
I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, 88. Yeah, this. Zoom.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Hughes, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Jackson on 1st down. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. Right on the chalk of the 45. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. To throw is Jackson. Complete to Likely. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. A very solid gain of 27. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to run it. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
2nd and 10.
You gotta make a move.
Hands it off out of the gun. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Tucker's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. The tackle there by George Odom. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hughes, and he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
You know I'm old school, so I always want a hammer in my backfield. But in short yardage situations, 3rd down pickups, I got to have him, and he picked it up for him right there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down now. It's Hughes, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, They made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Inside. Jim. Back north. Jumbo. Hey, take 26.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 88. Yeah, this.
To throw is Rodgers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Back north.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Crazy on the fucking
So
highway,
they're forced to
speeding in
punt
and out
on
of traffic.
4th as this one's away.
Fucking shot black man, older black man. After
Just a
she ran
3-yard
in front of
return
him, like with her car.
of 45. And the offense will
So
come
get
back
out of
out
the car,
deep in their own
banging out his
territory.
window, and pull her fucking gun out, shot him, and then said, "Now your ass needs fucking, now you need and 911."
Wow.
And all these black people just, was just so happen to be riding past.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Hughes. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, You don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
On target to his man, likely. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, shit. So this is what really happened. He was going through, like, I guess, a mental breakdown or something.
No, he's having a heart attack.
Oh, he was having a heart attack.
3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
What?
They go play action now. Jackson. Now he'll escape to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
You can have some cereal. Come and get some cereal. I don't care what you want. You want to eat some cereal now. Come on.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Forever.
Now Rodgers.
We don't got the long ones like that.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
We can't have them right now.
Well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Come and eat a bowl of cereal. We got the round sausage.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line bearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
26 brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 18-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Number.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Number.
The Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Down quickly. Where are you getting from?
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are finally in the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Too long.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
How many you want? 3? Hey! How many you want? 3?
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
2!
No run back.
Put it on 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Start at the 25.
No, put it on 2 minutes. 2 minutes like 30. No, just 2 minutes. Tell him 2 minutes. Hold on 2 minutes.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to
But she thought he was strong.
finish this one off, guys. You
So, hi.
Let's get to the airport.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from
How
the
was it cold out
25.
here in this hot city?
They got play action with Jackson.
Oh, cold.
And this is going to be hard to Andrews. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Look that straw
Game
out of her
three,
face.
30 big ones.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's once on a day, no reason to go away from it now.
I'll be putting straw in my mouth.
So the big play moves way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Play action. It's Jackson. And the Jets pressure flashes down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry.
Oh.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And there's yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play did.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Jackson now. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they are going to score again. as they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Diabetic shock. Huh?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here, some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Forbes, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They run the counter. Forbes, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, yeah, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete.
He threw for 359. So what the fuck you ran to 350?
Huh?
My goal is to get 350 passing yards. They got me at 348, but he got 359 in the air. Like, man, be up some bullshit, bro. Shoot right now. It was square on boy. Okay. That sucks.